This is a Sports Catastrophe production.
Hey there, Heather, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. And the birthday boy for today, December the 9th, is a Canadian cycling icon who was a road racer for 18 years. He would win a few medals at mountain biking competitions. He turned pro in 2004 and shocked a lot of people by winning the Giro d'Italia, the Italian Tour, in 2012, which actually was huge. And even winning a few stages at the Vuelta a España. No, it's not Lance Armstrong. I know you'll be shocked when you say, this is Canadian. All that. And anyway, this man is an icon for Canadian biking. He's 43 years old. His name is Ryder Hesjedal. So Ryder Hesjedal was born in Victoria, British Columbia, and he decided to compete in mountain biking. And he was a two-time world champion in the mountain bike relay event, and took silver at the World Mountain Biking Championships in 2003, and was part of Team Canada for the 2004 Summer Olympics. Actually, Hesjedal, he was on his way to an Olympic medal, but a sharp rock cut and flattened his tire. Because of the disappointments, he decided to go to road cycling, which is a lot harder in a sense. He could climb mountains and be a good time trial biker, which are key in the Tour de France. He was actually given a chance by the Discovery Channel team to compete in the 2005 Giro d'Italia, which is the Italian Tour, which is basically the major event in road cycling before the Tour de France. So anyway, he helped his teammate Paolo Sabatelli win the thing. He joined a Swiss team and had modest results. And then he joined Slipstream in 2008 and helped his teammate Christian Vandenfeld take fourth at the Tour de France. In 2009, he would compete in the Vuelta a España, which is also a major cycling competition. And he almost won the 10th stage, losing just by an inch. However, stage 12, he won it out and took the stage, becoming the first Canadian to win a Vuelta to España pitch, and the first Canadian since Steve Bauer, who had won stage win at the Tour de France in 1988, to actually take a stage of any of the major events, either being Italy, Spain, or France. But he would abandon the race after the 18th stage. In 2008, when he got to the Tour de France, he actually became the first Canadian in 10 years to actually compete in the Tour de France. He was named Cyclist of the Decade in 2009. So, in 2010, he actually took fourth in the third stage of the Tour de France. And he was leading until he was caught in the last 6 kilometers. But he was combative and could do all that. At the 2010 Tour de France, he took 5th overall, making him the highest Canadian since Steve Bauer in 1988, who took 4th. And he thought it was positive and all that. So, anyway, Hesjedal took 3rd at one of the stages at the Tour de France, stage 16. So in 2012, at the Giro d'Italia, he actually had a smart move. In May, he was the first Canadian to lead the Giro d'Italia overall and had the pink jersey, becoming the first rider since Steve Bauer in 1990 at the Tour de France to have a overall classification jersey from a Grand Tour. So that happened in stage 7. So he would have the leader's jersey. But even though he lost his jersey to Joaquin Rodriguez, on stage 14 he took it over and it looked pretty good. But Rodriguez came back to take the lead again. During the mountain stages, a lot of people thought that Ryder was definitely not going to do so well. But he looked pretty good near the back of the pack. Well, near the pack. And anyway, he attacked. So the final day of the Giro d'Italia was run on the streets of Milan for the time trial. Hesjedal completed the course in 34 minutes 15 seconds, which was enough time to beat Rodriguez and win the trophy, making him the first Canadian to win a Grand Tour event. And it was only the second time ever in that race's history, Giro d'Italia, that the winner's jersey, the pink jersey as well, changed hands on the final day. And it was a Canadian made and manufactured bicycle. Well, that Prime Minister Stephen Harper even released a statement and all that. It was just unbelievable how he would stay within distance and did it. Unfortunately, though, well, he did go to the Tour de France and looked decent. However, in stage 6, there was a massive crash, and he had injuries to his leg and hip, so he logically was out. Hesjedal did not do so well in the Summer Olympics. But still, I mean, that Giro d'Italia win was huge for him. And it actually got him the Lionel Conacher Award for Canada's Male Athlete of the Year. So anyway, he tried to repeat at the Giro d'Italia. Unfortunately, he withdrew from the race after stage 12. And misery would happen when he crashed at stage 1, breaking a rib. So, unfortunately, though, it took a few years before he would leave in 2016. Unfortunately, though, there was one tiny little problem. There was allegations that he took doping earlier in his career. However, Hesjedal did admit to it and said that he told anti-doping authorities about his use of PED during his racing career. And Hesjedal said that, "I felt that was my only choice back then." Fortunately, though, he had no traces of that drug during the Giro d'Italia, meaning that his win in Italy was clean and he got to keep his trophy. He did admit, and thankfully, though, nothing much has happened to him. Well, regardless. So anyway, he was born in Victoria. His great-grandparents were Norwegian immigrants. And, he did quite well. A lot of people were just shocked that he won a major Grand Tour event, the Giro d'Italia. And a lot of people thought that he was going to win the Tour de France, maybe. Or Vuelta a España. Well, nope, didn't happen. But it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, the dude won a major cycling event and made Canadian cycling on the map. So, why the hate? Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.